esteemed honor to stand this morning as the leader of a department full of heroes, full of heroes. And we're going to acknowledge one of those heroes today, and we have dramatic video evidence of this. And let me set up the video for you because I think the context is very important, especially given the last proclamation from the board. Last June, several dozen people were in the Tanque Verde Falls area in a canyon, enjoying sunshine, doing everything right. They had no belief that they were in danger. Unbeknownst to them, many miles away in the mountains, there was a torrential downpour that they could not have foreseen. Very rapidly, a wall of water came down the canyon, trapping dozens of people. Our search and rescue, the Pima County Search and Rescue, was immediately dispatched, and because we have a helicopter, we were able to quickly get to the scene and make multiple rescues. Again, these people were doing nothing wrong. They had no way of foreseeing the danger that was about to befall them. It was sunshiny where they were at. We had dispatched our people. They were quickly on scene, and that day saved the lives of 14 people. Our helicopter was instrumental in being able to lower one of our deputies to the scene, who actually then rescued a 4-year-old child and the child's father as they were clinging desperately to a rock about to be swept away. In a matter of minutes, this would have ended in complete tragedy. And because of the bravery and the competence and the professionalism of our search and rescue staff, a true tragedy was avoided that day. And all the people in that canyon were saved. There was no loss of life. And again, because of the professionalism of our search and rescue unit, which is the busiest search and rescue unit in the entire state, and the equipment that we have and the great support that we enjoy from Mr. Huckleberry and the board of our search and rescue operations, our helicopter, and the training that these people go through, tragedy was avoided that day. Today we're going to recognize that incredible bravery, which you'll see in a video in just a second. The National Sheriff's Association, which represents 3,080 sheriffs across the nation, recognized this as worthy of their National Medal of Valor. This is a national level award coming to our department, coming to our county to recognize these people that every day risk their life to save the lives of other people. And with that, we'll go ahead and cue the video, and the video speaks for itself in the context that I've given you. You can see that the expertise of our pilot of our rotorcraft is fundamental in this. It's a very narrow canyon, and the winds were whipping up, and to be able to hover that helicopter in the confines of that canyon and steady it enough that Deputy West was able to be lowered by this tether into this flooded area to make the rescue is absolutely amazing skill. And again, testament to the importance of that helicopter. There would have been no possibility of rescue absent the presence of the helicopter, the competency of our pilot. This is the 4-year-old child that the deputy is actually holding on to in a bear hug because we couldn't put him in a harness. And that child would have been very quickly swept to his death had Deputy West and our assets not been there. You can see how narrow the canyon is for that helicopter to be able to hover like that. One could only imagine the strength and the courage it takes to be lowered by that tether toward those floodwaters with all the wind whipping around, to put one's life in jeopardy to save the lives of others. And that's what the brave men and women of the Pima County Sheriff's Department do every day. We just have very dramatic evidence of the heroes that I have the esteemed honor to lead. And this is I believe the father being hoisted. The father gave away his son to Deputy West to be rescued first. And you can see the floodwaters raging down that canyon that only mere minutes before was a sunny, fun place to recreate. With that, I would like to invite all members of the board to please join me in the presentation of this award, and have Deputy West please come forward. Thank you.
Congratulations, Deputy. Very proud of you.
Thank you. Deputy West, it's my honor to present to you, on behalf of the National Sheriff's Association, its highest honor, the Medal of Valor. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you very much, Sheriff.
Thank you. Thank God. You want to say anything?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you want to introduce your team members?
Yes, absolutely. So I'd like to thank you guys very much, the board, Supervisor Huckleberry. My Sheriff's Department, appreciate the nomination. Not much for the spotlight. Be honest, I'm probably more nervous to be up here than I was on that call. So, but as much as this is an individual award, this really should be an award for my unit. I got a couple deputies in the back. Deputy Bull, he was first on scene. He recognized the urgency for the call, and the request for Sheriff 1 was made immediately. Deputy Ratterink, he handled operations, both ground and air ops. It's tough to coordinate a rescue like that on your own, but we're kind of short on manpower that day, so he did a great job. Pilot Milt Kennedy, you guys saw the video. He must have ice in his veins. That guy can just hold a ship to the point that I'm able to be lowered to a rock smaller than this table here and just hold that position. And then our hoist operator, TJ Price, he's the one that's operating the hoist. And, you know, he very easily can sweep me into our victim, you know, off the rock. And he's able to actually put me down on that rock very effectively, and you know, the rescue went very well. And all I had to do was be tethered to the cable and put a horse collar around somebody and be hoisted up. I probably had the easiest job of the whole operation, to be honest. But I really appreciate the award. Thanks for everybody being here, my family, and my department. Thank you very much.